Nigerian military challenges ex-militant leader Asari Dokubo to come to battlefield and meet his Waterloo, meet his death. Now, wow. Before military, they challenge this one now. What has happened again? This is very, very, in fact, this is just coming out today. So what has Asari Dokubo said, I know Asari Dokubo has been making mouth. He has soldiers, he has military, Buhari government has contracted him for security, this and that. Now he also went ahead to blame the Navy for all the bunkering and oil theft going on in Niger Delta. All of those statements, the military did not react. Now they are challenging him. How are they challenging him? If he's bearing arms illegally, they should go after him and disarm him and collect everything. That is it. But if he's bearing the arms legally, then who approved him to have his own soldiers? That is the question. With the AK-47 in this country. God, I beg. Okay? So the military added that their main aim was on terrorists operating in various theaters of operation. So the Nigerian Military Command has asked former militant leader Asari Dokubo to come to the battlefield and witness the capabilities of the military. This was stated in a statement issued by Director of Defense Media Operations, Major General Edward Buba, on Thursday while responding to Dokubo's claim that he could shoot down a military helicopter hovering around his residence. So the former militant leader had said that he had the power to contain the Nigerian military. So responding, General Edward Buba dared him to enter the battlefield and see whether he would not be neutralized by the Nigerian military. Can you imagine? So Buba further vowed that the ex-militant leader would be neutralized if he showed up on the battlefield. And he called upon his relevant security agency to address the matter. Buba stated now to comment that he can shoot down military helicopters is laughable, and I am tempted to laugh about that. We are in a democracy, and we are professionals. We cannot simply act on someone's comments without due consideration, lest we be accused of being undemocratic. Can you imagine? So the military is not the only security agency or department in the country. Other security forces have a constitutional role to play in addressing these issues. I assure you that he does not possess that capability, but I will leave it to the appropriate security forces to handle the matter. Okay? Our mandate is to confront him on the battlefield and take him out. He should come to the battlefield and see whether we can react or not. The military added that their main aim was on terrorists operating in various theaters of operation. He remarked, our enemy is the terrorist. While some may choose to label them differently depending on the region, in the northwest and northeast, some refer to them as a bandit. I tell you, they are all terrorists. We must label them for what they are. Troops are making significant progress, as I mentioned. We prioritize targeted terrorist leadership, and we have successfully eliminated over 300 terrorist commanders in the last 3 quarters, not to mention their foot soldiers. So our aim is to diminish their fighting capabilities and to damage their military potential, which we have been achieving. As indicated in the brief you have just received, you can see the number of weapons and ammunition we have recovered. Can you imagine? So simply because Asari Dokubo said he has the power to shoot down the helicopter, the military helicopter that is hovering over his residence, that is why this General Buba is talking now. So now, if they don't have soft spot for Asari Dokubo, if somebody from the southeast had made this statement, they would have deployed all the military jet fighters at once, and they will go after him, after the person. But because this is coming from somebody that is part of them in APC, they don't want to arrest him. They are making mere statement. They're just making mere statement. Who is Asari Dokubo to possess his own army and possess his own ammunition? That is, making him to equate himself with the Nigerian military. If not that somebody in the military had approved all of that for him, or somebody in the top echelon of government in Nigeria has given that approval for him to possess AK-47 rifles, unlimited numbers, and have his own soldiers. That is crazy. If everybody should start doing that in Nigeria, will Nigeria survive? Eh? So that is the problem. And these are the people that are working on Nigerian waters without any limitation. And all the military can say is to come out and debunk it and counter Asari Dokubo's statement, telling him that he should come to battlefield. If that guy is possessing firearms that he shouldn't possess, that firearm that should be in the military armory, then they have the right to go dispossess him of them and take them back to the armory. For Nigerian military, I'm telling you. So Asari Dokubo has become so powerful now that he can make statements and military chiefs will just, react by making counter statements. Not that he is in power. So what then is backing Asari Dokubo? Because there must be reason, there must be a force behind him for him to be saying and be doing all that he's doing and saying, and without any government effort to call him to order. So these are the machineries that APC and the Nigerian politicians have been using to get their aim, and it's very, 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 very unfortunate that people like Asari Dokubo that has been denigrating the Igbos and other relevant South tribes in Nigeria have been going around free. If somebody in the Southeast now react and then give him back or challenge you for war, I'm telling you, the military will say there are terrorists there, will go and neutralize them. But now, because Asari Dokubo is the one challenging them, they can make counter statements and leave it to lie low. Quite unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. So if they think that they have the power, let them continue to hover, and if Asari Dokubo thinks he has the power, let him shoot down the hovering helicopter, and then we know that war has started between them, and then we know what they're out for. Because what is his name? Sunday Igboho did not do up to this when they came for him and they scattered his house and went after him like they wanted to kill him until he escaped, and then he was tracked down at Benin Republic. So if they have that kinetic power, let them do what they did in Igboho's house, because they went to Ibrakpa at Igboho's area, and then at midnight to finish him, but they couldn't finish him. So if they think they have the power, the same power, and if they think that Asari Dokubo is neutral, they don't know, they are not connected in any way, they let them go after him and recover all the firearms with him, because he is a bloody civilian. He's not in the military, and he does not even have military contract. So why? Is he not KGB of Russia or what? Okay. Thank you for listening. Let's have your comment on this.